Hi guys, I'm Andrew. I'm the second negative speaker, and what I'm going to be talking about mostly is the workability claims and disadvantage claims against the affirmative, and if I have time, I will also refute some of the claims that the affirmative just made. First of all, the disadvantage claims would be that it would significantly reducing foreign aid it would really reduce our influence in the area. Without giving monetary aid, without giving military aid, these people in the Middle East really have no reason to want us there, and that's really so why should we listen to you? You don't help us, you don't do anything for us. And that's why we give the aid, to get a little influence. Also, without any influence there, terrorism would rise, there would be nobody to stop these forces, and it would be really negative for us. And also our global power would really diminish. And the workability claims I have are that reducing foreign aid would have a hard time getting through the president, as far as him choosing and allowing this foreign aid to be significantly reduced, and that we have precedents of giving aid to people that need it and giving aid to this area that we really should uphold without all of a sudden just taking it away without any extended period of time. So to go more in depth on the disadvantages claims, we would have less influence in the area. We would have less control, we would have less say. Without really having any influence, we wouldn't matter, anything we say wouldn't matter. But if we do give this aid, if we do have a reason to help these people, they're helping us, maybe we should take into consideration what they say. And that reducing it we'd have nothing. Also, the terrorism forces, a lot of the aid we provide for the Middle East it's something like 60% from a website that escapes me right now. Something like 60% or 70 is military aid. So without military aid, if we get rid of most of that aid, who's going to stop the Taliban? These countries that are apparently chaos, and these countries that don't have any really structure and that are really volatile, there's nothing really to stop these terrorist forces from coming in and saying, hey, we're in charge now. And that's really what our aid kind of provides. It gives them a little stability, a little bit of security against people they don't want in there. Also, our global power would diminish, because when we give aid to countries, they allow us to have bases there, they allow us to keep troops there. They really just give us like an extended branch of our military. So all our forces aren't in just us, they're all over the place. And if we were to significantly reduce the aid, they would have no reason to keep all of our military forces and such there. We would really lose global power as really one of the strong global powers in the world. It would significantly be reduced, and we might not even be able to be a global power just because we would have no control, we'd have no force in that area of the world. As far as the workability claims go, the reducing foreign aid would have a hard time getting through the president, because foreign aid, like I said, it gives us a say, it gives us a control of what goes on in that area. And I really see the president having a hard time being like, yeah, let's just get rid of that. Let's get rid of this tool I have to where I can have a say of what goes on. I have I have an insight and really a say of what goes on in that area. And I don't see the president really wanting to get rid of that. Also, if you remember, like the Truman Doctrine and other bills that have been passed that say that we give aid to that area, that anyone who needs aid, we could give money and security and military arms and forces and anything to that area. And it's just a precedent that the United States has had for a long time, saying that any country that needs our aid, we can give it to them. And it's just a bad sign that if we give these people money, if we give these people troops, tanks, jets, stuff like that, and all of a sudden we're like, we change our mind, never mind, it's fine. It leaves a bad image, a worse image to the people that live in that area, and we should really try and honor those precedents. as far as, what the affirmative side has said, how the US spends billions of dollars in the Middle East. Billions of dollars really sounds like a lot, but in terms of the global, or of the US budget, billions of dollars really, a couple $1 billion isn't much of a budget. In fact, it's actually lower than 1%. So we don't even spend so much money giving to total foreign aid, and on top of that, the foreign aid we give to the Middle East is less than 1%. The affirmative side said that the Middle East receives the most foreign aid. The majority of that aid is, like I said, military aid, and my partner was correct in saying Africa receives the most financial foreign aid. They receive the most money. So it's not even like we would save much money taking aid away from the Middle East, because it's all soldiers, it's all military, it's not much financial needs. Having aid in the Middle East, it does benefit the United States. Like I said before, we get bases, we get troops, we get a say in what happens over there. It's not even, it's also like Israel controls the Suez Canal. They allow us safe access through and past there. And really that giving foreign aid to the Middle East may cost us money, but at the same time, what we gain that isn't necessarily money is probably just not, if not more important.